family background of teachers is also considered to be an important factor in influencing the education being imparted in the school. Women teachers are understood to be coming from better educated families than men teachers and are therefore more likely to possess the cultural capital required by the school. It does not mean that the men in Pakistan are poor. It is not so. Maybe the men who are coming from educated families or are coming from wealthy parents go for other professions other than teaching. So, women teachers who have got better opportunities to be studying in better institutions and have had the privilege of gaining more qualifications, academic and professional skills, are proved to be better teachers than those who are having less educational standards. It is so that the people who are having more educational qualifications and are going to professional colleges like engineering universities, medical institutions, or fine arts organizations and architecture and things like that, they are people who are actually getting good education. But most of the men who are in these fields, they would not like to join the teaching profession. That is why it is being said that women teachers, they are those who are coming from better educated families, because most of the women, they choose to become teachers even when they are from that circle who are having better economic group, and they are having better economic sources in their families, and they are coming from highly educated institutions. They possess more of the cultural capital that is required by the school. So by using the word cultural capital, because they are having a good understanding of education, therefore these teachers, they contribute. And then from their personalities, because they are the role models, so many things are being adopted by the students themselves. Whatever the culture of these teachers is, who are coming from good educational backgrounds, and also their economic status is better because they have been able to go to good institutions by spending more money and more fee to study in those educational organizations which are up to the standard of the required educational levels. Therefore, they bring the culture with them in which they have more exposure to languages, more exposure to culture, and thus they can share all these things with their students, which satisfies their requirement, because the students also need the cultural capital in the education system. The school also needs the cultural capital, the investment of cultures in the school, in order to make everybody feel that everybody's culture is being respected by all in the school. However, in the family background of those teachers where the subordination of women in Pakistani society increases, for them the importance of positive interpersonal relationships. So, because it is said that if the family background of women is such where there is subordination being exercised amongst the women in the Pakistani society, the women are supposed to be subordinates to men in the society. That results in the importance of positive interpersonal relationships. So, what happens is that as a reaction to this sort of an atmosphere in the family of the teachers who are coming from those families where there is a culture of subordination of women, where women are treated as subordinates. Therefore, they at home they are not exercising those full rights of communication and interaction or having equal relationships. As a result, what happens is that these teachers, when they go out to work, they develop very positive relationships with the students and the teachers and the school staff. This translates into greater understanding of younger children. So, in a way, the family background of teachers coming from educated background helps the school to develop a culture because their exposure is great. But on the other hand, the culture of subordination also brings positive results when these women they come to the schools and they develop relationships. As a reaction, they are better related in interaction with the students, especially the younger people, because they feel free to develop these relationships and interaction.